No problem. How are you, man?
I'm great. We are looking forward to having you in town.
Definitely. Looking forward to being there.
Well, first off, let me say you got a pretty cool job.
Thanks. It's all right, you know?
Yeah?
I think you guys got a pretty cool job. I used to be a DJ in a nightclub and spin records, and then I always thought, like, maybe I'll get into doing radio someday, you know? And it just went the whole other direction and went with animals.
You have chosen wisely, my friend. Let me tell you that. You are touring the country. You are hanging out with Jimmy Falon. You've chosen wisely.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, I was in high school, I was, in the yearbook as most likely to be on a late-night TV show with a deadly animal.
Right?
I can check that off the bucket list, you know? I'm not talking about Jimmy Fallon either.
Now, where is it you grew up, Jeff?
Buffalo, New York.
Okay. And you just loved animals, and how did it grow into all of this?
It's just crazy. I've always been into animals. I've always loved animals, and I feel like kids are kind of born with it, because I have two kids myself, and my son's really, really, really into it. My daughter's like, it's cool, but she'd rather go to a shopping mall than a zoo, you know? So I think she's only 6. So it's, my son's 4, and it's just like, from the time he wakes up, it's animal movies and all that kind of stuff, and that's how I was just into animals. And my grandfather worked at the Ford plant up here in Buffalo, and father worked there. He was a big shot at the post office, and they're like, you need jobs, federal jobs, you need this, you need that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I just want to get paid to play with animals. That's all I really want to do. So I started working in a pet store when I was 14, and it kind of just went from there, you know. And then when I decided I'm going to educate people and do shows at schools and stuff with animals and birthday parties and all this years ago, so what I'm going to do, my dad, lost his mind. My mom's like, that sounds nice, 20 years old. My mom's like, that sounds nice. My dad's like, get a real job,
Well, that's it.
You're going to tell people how to pet dogs? What are you going to do,
I think you're right. I mean, most kids have that innate love for animals, but at some point they just sort of grow out of it and get into quote-unquote real life. But you found a way to do both.
Exactly. And I remained a 6-year-old the entire time, which was great.
Fantastic. We're looking forward to having you at Kalamazoo Central High School here on September 13th. And you're bringing some of your animal friends to the show.
Yeah, I'm bringing alligators and pythons or boas and spider monkeys and baby kangaroos and bear cats and just a mix of everything. Animals are always the worst actors. You don't know who's might be having a bad hair day that day, so then we don't bring him out. We'll bring out someone else. I'm really excited now. I got a baby Siberian lynx named Boomer, and I've always wanted a Siberian lynx, and he's everything and more that I ever thought. He's just incredible.
Now, how do you travel? Like on a circus train, Jeff?
No, it's so funny. That's what everyone always asks. It's just a big truck, and air conditioning. Everything's comfortable. The animals are comfortable, and we have special, USDA federally licensed carriers and all that kind of stuff. So we're not just throwing them in a cardboard box and saying, "Here we go," And then my animals are my family. I mean, they stay right with me. They're in the hotel room with me. Last week we were in. Where was I last week? In Indiana, in a Tropicana hotel, and the entire night the owl just kept hooting. And people were going to the front desk complaining that people thought they were hearing things or had too much to drink in the casino because all night long the thing was just hooting. It was unbelievable.
That's funny. There's got to be all kinds of great stories like that from traveling.
Oh, yeah. And that's what the show's all about, behind-the-scene things and, what happens on shows or what happens at the Tonight Show or Late Night with Jimmy or the Today Show or, any of the things I've done over the years and some fun stories and things that go on and people, it's all about having a good time, getting educated about animals, but, while you're learning, it's a great time.
Well, yeah, and that's it. It's a fun show, and it's happening on September 13th. Tickets are at greatcountry1025.com. And now people, Jeff, can get VIP tickets, too, and meet you and some of the animals after the show.
It's like a VIP, meet and greet, and get their picture taken with me and an animal and chit-chat a little. And, yeah, it's a great time. Meet all kinds of cool people all over the states.
That's it. It sounds like a fantastic time. We're looking forward to having you in Kalamazoo, and we're hoping you don't go away from here with any more, crazy stories, any bad stories.
Me too. But I can always say, I met the old woman from Kalamazoo or whatever, right? I never even knew that was a real place. I'm excited to be there.
Oh, it is. Yeah, we've been in tons of songs from Glenn Miller all the way up to the Black Keys now.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Well, good, man. We're looking forward to having you here in the zoo with all of your animals. It's Jeff Musial, the animal guy. Thanks for taking the time this morning, Jeff.
No problem. Thanks for having me. Okay, look forward to seeing everybody out there.